Well,
You think the IRS is gonna be
no,
their
IRS
client?
work with chain analysis. So IRS work with chain analysis, but I'm sure chain analysis and Inca Digital
I mean,
work together. Shit,
yeah,
why wouldn't they?
yeah. Hey, man, train if you're looking for people in digital ink. I mean, hey, that might be a good place to get into the
Oh,
crypto industry from.
oh, and I'm looking at an article. It says that how Inca Digital is helping keep an eye on Russian sanctions. So when Zarazinski served in Afghanistan for the Air Force, I'd been a Black Hawk helicopter team with a security team flying around Afghanistan with a trash bag full of cash. What the bro? Let me send this. This is getting wow,
But
man. This is getting very very interesting. Okay, so let me. When Adam Zarinsky served in Afghanistan for the Air Force, he had the unenviable job of meeting with civilians who the U.S. had wronged in some way, destroyed their home accidentally, or their car, or God forbid, had killed a family by mistake. He offered an apology from the U.S. government and an enormous reparation payment. I'd be in a Black Hawk helicopter with a security team flying around Afghanistan with a trash bag full of cash. Last year, he worked to help uncover how cryptocurrencies were being used in the disputed region between Russia and Ukraine before the war broke out. The firm he co founded in 2018, Inca Digital, had a contract from the U.S. Special Operations Command to surveil who was using crypto, what types of coins they were used, who the largest holders were, and other metrics in the Donbass region. Inca Digital quickly fingered one group, South Front, that was soliciting crypto to buy weapons on the dark web. We found out later that South Front is actually an organization that was already sanctioned by Treasury for interference in U.S. elections. So, Zarazinski, former Air Force money launderer.
that's he sounds like Pete Buttigieg, whatever Pete Booty, whatever that guy who was running for president. That's what he was doing too. Money launderers for NATO and all these different countries,
We do analytics.
ferrying whether they're ferrying cash, weapons, or biohazardous materials
Bro,
used in labs.
finish this article. I gotta finish this. We do data analytics across the digital asset ecosystem. So think of us like a cross between Bloomberg and Palantir. That means they collect data from about 500 exchanges. They uh, gather by running nodes from GitHub, dark web. They are not a forensics company like chain analysis. One of the more powerful tools they have is collecting so called natural language data, which is created from news stories, social media posts from Twitter and Reddit, as well as enforcement decisions from global regulators. Natural language data. Customers
Hmm.
include Fidelity, FTX, the CFTC, and the U.S. Department of Defense. So there you have it. Now that the war has broke out in Ukraine, Inca is working with the U.S. government agency, says he could name to monitor U Russian citizens on the sanctions. However, that's been missing being used to evade sanctions under the possible mainstream. Yes,
Yeah.
so recent break. This is crazy, bro.
So basically, it's like, yo, they're testing out how they can track individual people in the crypto system, and they're tracking it on the Russians right now. So once they have that perfected, they can definitely turn that inward as far as, oh yeah, we definitely know how to track people from a language, how they interact on social media, down to their VPNs and the different touch points that they interact with that touch the U.S. system.
Damn.
Crazy. This is very insightful, man. I did not.
Yeah, yeah. Big,
Yeah, look right here. Venezuela, patient zero.
bro, you're not going to see Inca Digital on uh, your local news. I'm sorry, bro. Like, I know, like, we just a 2-man crew, but shout out to us, man, because you're not gonna see your local media news stations talk about Inca Digital CEO and him carrying bags of cash to Afghanistan to pay people for U.S. government fuck ups, and then being rewarded handsomely with U.S. defense contracts and FTX contracts for
That dude.
or language scamming or whatever. So, yeah, man, very, very interesting story here, man. Very, very
Yeah,
interesting
very,
story.
very interesting. Very interesting, man. We went down a rabbit hole on
It
that one
started in
for sure.
2018, and they already have U.S.
Hey, and did you notice stuff they took from the dark web? They used GitHub,
Oh,
like open source software, and like things they took from the dark web. So it's kind of like, oh, so you mean the stuff that these people were running on the dark web, the software they used, interacting, they were just like, hey, it's time to go legit. Pretty much, we didn't know how we perfected the underworld doing these things. So now it's basically that's how it works, man.
hey,
It just went corporate. He just went corporate official, but it's like, yo, man, you gotta watch out. And if you look at who the type of people they have in their mission on their website, you can look at the faces, man. That's anybody walking down the street as you pass by. It's not like this evil big random person. Hey, man, that thing is that looks like a very diverse team of people they got over there.
man.
So, hey, hire me though if y'all looking for a crypto expert, someone who likes data.
Hey,
reach out to your boy Asherel. He'll crypto and down.
he definitely. You say you want to know their culture, man. You gotta, they got a military culture. So,
hey, man, I'm with it.
oh,
Like
man.
it.
Hey, I'm about to put my name in there. Put both our names in there. We're gonna,
bro, yeah, man, we would have to go work for them, man. Like, hey, they sound like that could be a cool place to work. Like, hey, crypto went down. We had to go. I think we went to the source and found out what they were about. So interesting partnerships. And being here in Texas, Central Command has moved down here is going to be a vital part, sure, of the Space Force. Space cryptocurrencies definitely go together. Energy off world, so that's definitely, as energy goes in space, that's where crypto. We talked about the flying car that gentleman's working down here in Texas. So, hey, the future is space, crypto. We're going to be right there with them. All right.
hey,
man, this has been a good one.
Yeah,
appreciate
man.
it. This is nice. Nice
Venezuela. He's anti Russia. He's anti North Korea. I don't know, man.
I'm sure he is.
He got to let us sit down and chop it up with him. So we
actually. Man, I like to work with the redacted. I like it.
No,
I get down. We get down. Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah. Okay. But he is a major though, so we got to call him Major Zerzin.
Major. Yes, sir. Yeah, for sure. Yes, sir. Major.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I gotta respect the hustle.
Hey, straight up. Straight. Hey, bro. Hey, man. Hey, we didn't talk about a lot of stuff tonight, man. I don't even know if we're gonna have a channel when we wake up in the morning. It's all good. It's all good.
It's all good though, bro.
Hey.
All right, appreciate you, Coin Critic. Shout out to you in the chat. Probably a Charlie Indigo Alpha civilian companies, Inca chain analysis. But wait, I've come to learn what Charlie Indigo Alpha is just the people who get together, man, and make those business decisions. So all the products you interact with, your AT&Ts, that's all. It's all CIA. So
yeah, man.
At the end of the day,
it is what it is.
It is what it is. All right, y'all. It's been real. It's Crypto and Down. It's Asherel here. Jams Jetson. Appreciate y'all tuning in with us. We are out of here, and hopefully we can catch y'all tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Peace.